It's been a bumpy ride lately for countless airline passengers, with a recent flurry of violently turbulent flights sending more than a dozen people on U.S. flights straight to the ER. Here's ABC's David Curley.
A heart-stopping moment for even the most seasoned of flyers. The stomach-wrenching, scream-inducing, sudden jolt of extreme turbulence. You've probably experienced a mild version of it if you're one of the millions that take to the skies every day. Just the past week on U.S. flights, 15 people say they've been injured by turbulence. Yesterday, this was the scene inside the cabin after severe turbulence shook a JetBlue flight packed with people traveling from Puerto Rico to Orlando. The plane dropping 100 feet in altitude just 30 minutes after takeoff.
It's super scary. I was thinking that we really going to die.
Veronica Torres was on the plane with her daughter.
The airplane just go down like we're going to crash.
She took this photo as oxygen masks deployed. Many passengers' worst nightmare. The doors of the refrigerator bursting open, leaving food and beverages scattered all over the aisle. At least 8 people hurt. Firefighters, paramedics, and police rushing on board when the plane landed. And in just the past week, 2 other turbulence incidents injuring passengers. 7 people hurt on this Allegiant Airlines jet.
The lady in front of us shot straight in the air and hit the overhead compartment, broke the handle, bleeding everywhere.
And on this Etihad flight to Jakarta, people screaming and praying for their lives. The woman who took this video says the turbulence came with no warning.
Everything just shook. The plane went up and down. A lot of people on the plane, they didn't wear seatbelts, So they're like flying.
Pictures of the aftermath showing a cracked ceiling, aisles littered with debris. 31 people hurt here, 9 taken to the hospital.
Every year we end up with flights that encounter some form of unexpected major turbulence, severe turbulence, and it throws people around and hurts people in the cabin. This is why it's so important for you to keep that seatbelt fastened.
But what causes the sometimes terrifying turbulence? One is the wind, so-called clear air turbulence, because pilots can't see it. It happens when a fast and slow jet stream pass alongside each other. The air between those streams is disturbed, and if a jet flies through it, it can get very bumpy very quickly.
What we're dealing with in clear air turbulence is really unexpected, unpredictable turbulence. Unpredictable in terms of we don't have a way of shooting radar beams out to see it.
But turbulence is also the result of severe weather, including thunderstorms, which can sometimes be detected by radar. Although turbulence can be scary for passengers and occasionally dangerous if you're not belted in, it rarely damages the aircraft itself.
They are so tough and they are so well designed that they can take far more than the passengers or the crew can. It may feel like you're dropping 50 or 100 feet. It's not true, though. You're only dropping a few feet at any particular point. All it has to do is move about 1 or 2 feet in any direction at 500 miles an hour, and you're going to feel it in your stomach.
In fact, your chances of dying in a plane crash are 1 in 60 million.